Just trying to make sure everything's okay. Got the pull up some stuff right here. Probably should have found this article. Trying to get set up real quick. Can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully you guys could hear hear me. Hear me okay? What's up, guys? How you doing? Let me go ahead and pull some other info. Can you guys hear me okay? Just want to make sure the mic's good. What's up, David? No lockup. Yeah, we're gonna have a lockup. That's for sure. 100 million coins. 100 million coins. That's the potential right now for next month, April. ICP is popping, right? I knew ICP was gonna go. And this is the thing with ICP. Obviously, this is we're gonna talk about Jasmy, but I talk about everything that I really love. Projects like ICP. ICP is it's awesome the way that ICP is going with their AI integration that they just did. It's like the utility. That's what it comes down to is utility behind these cryptocurrency projects is what drive them to do massive things. Gee, my boy, right? I would. Oh my God, you had to get that. Why you gonna do that to me, brother? Oh man, that's bad, Gene. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Oh man, right? Regulation. Let me go back real quick. Let me pull this up. Oh man. So, anyways, what I really wanted to Gene, you're bad, bro. I can't. I'm dying right now. I can't stop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Gene, you're crazy. But anyways, guys, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about Jasmy. So, when I'm talking about, when I put these videos out and we get into, me discussing the formality behind Jasmy being able to reach $1, like, the way that cryptocurrency has been going, it's a lot different than it's been, like, looking at historically, like, has crypto uh really been, growing, and you look at it and it's growing significantly. So the amount of money that's coming in to cryptocurrency um is, it's growing, year after year after year. So, and I look at Jasmy, right? So there's some bullish side of what Jasmy is really doing, because literally what they're trying to do is focus on grabbing utility, right, with the PDL locker. So what they want to do is be able to jump into data as quick as possible. So they're really positioning themselves to make Jasmy a utility based token. And I think that's what we're headed for, because with them being able to incorporate the actual use case of Jasmy as a project is really where they're going to be in that top chain of cryptos, right? So if we look at projects like Internet Computer, they're putting their project out there for people to start utilizing it and actually become a utility type cryptocurrency project. And Jasmy's moving in that direction. And I hope that we get to the point where we could actually have utility and usage with Jasmy this year. That's really important because honestly, once we get to that level and we start being able to have people utilize Jasmy as an actual utility where we could actually see Jasmy going to work on a daily basis, this is what's going to drive, Jasmy to get to those higher price levels. Now, the main thing, right? Like if you're an investor and you're investing in a company, you shouldn't have that mentality that you're going to invest in something that's going to give you, just a short term gain, and then just that's it, and then you exit from it. You're going for the long haul, right? You look at Tesla, right? Tesla started as a whatever, building the single electric car, and then it continued to grow and grow and grow over time. And their stock shares were not probably, obviously, I don't know the background behind it, but I could assume that Tesla is going to be one of the bigger stocks going into the future because they're continuously building these electric cars, and it's good for the economy, it's good for the environment. So now you're eliminating a risk of polluting the air with a gasoline powered car. Now when you look at Jasmy, they understand like how many people were making money off of data, uh, without us even knowing. And we started, Web 2 basically brought all that whole data about. And, everything consumes massive amounts of data. We look at our, our pretty much we have a split of ourselves with these things, right? So we have these things, these cell phones. This phone literally knows everything that we do based on the data collection that it takes from what we do on these phones, right? So if we really, if you wanted to put it into perspective and you take somebody's phone and you really could go through their phone and learn exactly what they like to do, what they do the most. I mean, if you just go on your phone and your phone actually pulls up, I'm going to try to find it. It pulls up like literally yep, I found it. What you've been doing, you know, through the day, right? So this is crazy. So this is the type of thing that Jasmy's gaining to basically, you know, so this information, right? So if you look through the information, it tells you how much of a percentage you've been doing, uh, you know, for example, entertainment, creativity, social media. Obviously, I put out a lot of content for YouTube, so my YouTube hours are up extremely. But here's the thing, like, Gmail. So it's capturing 35% of my daily consumption is going through Gmail, YouTube, and stuff like that. So the thing is that now we have the ability with Jasmy to literally uh have this information captured. We know that data is going to be captured regardless. And what Jasmy's doing is moving into a utility where you could, basically use the Jasmy token to be able to get compensated for that data information. Like you could actually sell your data information. You have full control over it. So that's going to be huge, right? But aside from that, you know, you the way that it's set up is that this information goes into that data locker. Then you have control, right? So you can literally go into your locker and you can say, well, I want to sell this data to these companies because uh I'm pretty my mind is you know pretty set on these different types of interests, entertainment wise, travel wise, whatever the case may be. games, whatever, and you could sell that to companies that are willing to buy that type of information, so they could build a better business. And that's what data is used for. Data is collected over time for many different reasons, and big companies are making killings off of our data. So going from, to be able to implement something like that, put that into practice, and for us to be able to continue growing as a cryptocurrency project, um I think it's not that far off for Jasmy to be able to hit $50 billion market cap. Yes, we're at the beginning stages of a bull run, but there is a lot of other great projects. So, it's not like, I'm saying that Jasmy's the only project that's going to do these magnificent numbers. No, because, there's a lot of influencers talking about, different narratives in cryptocurrency. AI, is AI going to be really big for crypto? Most likely it is. And because every company is really reaching to grab AI as a leverage to make a better business. Why? Because AI has been collecting data longer than we could even imagine. So data is really important. So going back to the tokenomics side of Jasmy, you know, they have there's some utility that's I think that's going to fall behind the price moving up. And it seems like when people were uh you know telling us that there potentially was already a lockup of 1 billion tokens, then I started to understand, like, okay, well, this exchange, if we look at task number 2, lockup, the exchange linked lockup feature, I'm wondering if Binance already used it to lock up 1 billion tokens. And then obviously we have Jasmy locking up, 100 million. So are we going to continue obviously every month locking up 100 million? Is this going to grow? Are other exchanges going to start locking up tokens for Jasmy? um, and it really, like, I think I put an example out there, is that if you took out just simply 10 million tokens out of circulation, or we start getting a utility where we're utilizing Jasmy tokens, so now those tokens really come out uh to take some of those tokens out of circulation because you're having utility behind them, and that's where you're going to start to see a rise in the price. Now, I'm not saying that Jasmy would ever go from 2 cents to $25. That's definitely not in the books. But what is in the books is the growth of Jasmy consistently growing throughout this year. And then, more people getting involved in Jasmy, more holders getting involved, and then more utility coming out behind the coin, which is essentially going to give us, a better price to hold from Jasmy. Sorry, I was looking at one of the comments right now, something about a roach in a kitchen, but it's all good. It's all good. And then Michael, what's up, buddy? Sold your Chihuahua, your wife's purses to go all in, Jasmy. That's right. That's insane. Some people's wife have really really expensive purses, so who knows. The roach in the kitchen when you turn off the lights, I'm gonna eat. I'm telling you guys, but I'm really bullish on Jasmine, 100%. I get excited. I know it's not really, you shouldn't have, all your excitement filtered into one crypto, but it's when you've gone through, sorry guys, when you've gone through all the pain and the suffering, and Jasmine not doing nothing for a long time, and then begging and really frustrated behind not getting no transparency with the project. And now we're starting to see some valuation come alive in Jasmy. Guys, we're still down quite a bit from our all-time high, but our all-time high was $4 and some change. But the whole situation behind how many Jasmy tokens and everything else goes into play with that. So, I mean, I don't see why we can never retest that area again. Definitely, because I think Jasmy's really turned the project around. I think there's more emphasis on making this happen. I think we're going to start to see some utility come out this year, and that's what we need. We need Jasmy really functioning and alive as a project where people are actually seeing some real KPIs coming out of people using this. So I want to see the usage. I want to see all this positive information. Guys, it's a decision that you have to make. You're going to be in for the long-term side of this project, or you're going to be in to make some money, and I believe that you could do both, right? So if you had positioned yourself to get into 1 million tokens and to be able to hold that, you're in a good position to actually make some decent amount of money and actually continue to hold at that level. So if you set aside 500,000 Jasmy coins and you had 1 million and 1 million plus, you set aside the 500,000, put that away for the long term, 10 years. People are going into internet computer and they're locking away 2,000 plus tokens for internet computer for 8 years. And there's a lot of investors doing that right now. A lot of people are going into internet computer. They're locking away their dissolved delay. They're putting it to continue extending out for 8 years. So you have to have that double mindset, right? You can't have the you don't have to have the, hey, I'm just in it to make money in crypto and get in and get out. You have to be able to play it the long way. I remember a story that there was before cryptocurrency even came out. There was a gentleman who invested in McDonnell Douglas stock, which is like real big on airplanes. You guys, if you guys know about that, you could probably talk more about it, but I don't remember the McDonnell Douglas whole deal. This may even been a movie, but there was a stock that was purchased from somebody at a very at the very infancy stage of McDonnell Douglas. And I guess several decades later, it was worth millions and millions of dollars. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if we know that Jasmy and data can be the basic, the stuff to these comments, right? You get me all lost on my train. You guys are sick with it. But anyways, so if you could get in the infancy stage, that Jasmy is going to be like one of these. Data is not going anywhere. Data is just really going to consistently grow time after time. And I think Jasmy really understands that, and they're trying to capitalize on that before, data gets out away from us, before it gets away from them. And, for them to be able to patent all these, they're patenting these, the systems that they're putting in place. So obviously they have control of that. So, I mean, it's a super amazing project, and I think it's going to go far, far beyond from where we're at now. Definitely. The Brazilian booty wax when I hear it. And then all of the purses I can buy another. I'm telling you, man, these clutch bags are ridiculous. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, some of these purses that women have, like you're talking about 12, $1,500 purses. I'm like, dang, that's nuts. And they're so trendy. That's the thing is that's what it is. Data collection, right? What do girls like? They like these expensive Michael Kors. Not even, yeah, right. Michael Kors, right? Now it's going into Balenciaga, Prada, Yves Saint Laurent. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So Jasmine for 2030, will it reach $10? It's one of those things, right? Um it's kind of, it's hard to say. It's hard to say because, you know, we could literally, have a, slow climb, or we could really catapult into some areas. But it all has to say by 2030, could Jasmy reach? Absolutely. I mean, absolutely it could. But you got to look at like where major cryptocurrencies are at right now. Like if you look at Cardano, you look at ADA. I mean, yeah, Cardano, ADA, XRP, Polygon. These coins are still, they're in some change, but they it all depends. Like it all depends on how important uh that data and the way that things are gonna run for Jasmy is gonna really reflect that. Um Looking at market cap and the market cap being so low, I personally believe that it could go farther than than these big major coins are because the market cap's extremely low. We're at a 50 billion total supply, which is it's actually really good. It's actually really good compared to uh, you know having like a very extended out market cap. Like if it was in 100 billion circulating supply, and we're sitting still in 0.0000 level, I would say that $10 is really out of the range. But once projects, are at these levels like 50 billion tokens, and in my mind, if we're already breaking those, portion of a penny, we're out of the portion of a penny, and that's what's positive. Now, once we get out of that portion of a penny, I think this is where we go, to the races. And you look at a project like H bar that was really struggling, at the 8 cent, 5, 6, 7, 8 cents, and buddy, your market cap was already in the billions. So I think like with Jasmy being with 50 billion tokens, and us being at a level where we're pretty much at the max of circulating supply, we're creating a scarcity, and we're creating a demand for Jasmy. I think it's going to make it a lot easier for us to get to those levels where you see the $1, $4, $8, and $10. Now we know, I mean, if I'm going to be super realistic, and we won't see $10 or $4 or even $3 in this bull run. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But realistically and historically, I can't see it because now we're talking uh for $2 is 100 million or $100 billion market cap. So $4 would be um what, two, three, 300, 400 billion, which it's kind of hard to say that that's even remotely possible because of the fact that there are so many projects that are going to, there's a lot of hot projects, put it like that. There's a lot of banging projects right now in cryptocurrency. You have internet computer, you have uh uh what is that other one? Caspa, Render, Solana's kicking butt. You have a lot of projects. Jasmy's pumping, baby. Like there's a lot of great projects, but I think what it comes down to is understanding how Jasmy is just moving into that area of mainstream. I think Jasmy's on the next step to go to that mainstream level where we are going to find a solid position in this cryptocurrency space, with data. Data is just like so important. I don't even know how to express, you know, data being, uh, where data stands when it comes to, uh, any type of mobile use device, computer, uh, e- everything we do revolves around data. Like, what type of vehicles we purchase, what type of clothes we buy, what sizes, what colors are in, what colors are trendy, what's the next type of toys that kids like, what are the best games, what's really taking people's attention, what type of golf products do people buy, what type of glasses do people use, what type of hats are people buying. Like, they want to know every single detail. Where are they traveling to? What's the hottest country to visit? What's the new trend? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Data is extremely important. And as us as individuals, to be able to have control of who we give that information to is essentially, I think, in the long scheme of things, is what they want to, Jasmy wants to be able to have control of. If you could literally, okay, understand that we're in web 3, so say we're in web 3, everything is decentralized 100%. Now, what happens when we start, going into three decentralization 100%? We can now say companies are going to be, it's not going to be us giving out our information for free. It's going to be companies saying, okay, well, based on the records that I have, this person actually has spent a lot of time, in Google, or a lot of time doing this. They're going to want to take that. They're going to want to grab that. So they're going to come to you and they're going to be like, well, can we buy your Google data, or can we buy your search engine data, your search optimization data? Can we pick up you have 10,000 followers on YouTube, or 10,000 subscribers on YouTube? Can we pick up your information? Or you have a big following on TikTok, or you have a big following on Instagram? Can we pick up your data? Because we're you could be a health guru, and they're going to want the data behind what your followers are looking at. What are you recommending? That's gonna become important for everything. And then if you're that guy who's always looking at sports magazines, or what's the hottest football teams, or there's a lot that goes into it. So you have to understand that it's not just simply data. It's just what you can do with the power of having control over that data, and big businesses wanting to purchase that. I think in the long scheme of things, this is where it's going to go. Definitely, definitely. We all know, right? So I'm talking to Michael. So he said after this bull run, it'll be 2 to 3 more years of bearishness, right? So it is. It happens now, unless I can't even speak on that, because it's so true. Because every single bull run, after we've seen a 75% drop in Bitcoin, we see 75% drop in Ethereum, we see 75% drops to 80% to 90% on a lot of cryptocurrency projects. There's a lot of people that say that a lot of projects are going to go to zero, and that may be true, because there's a lot of projects in cryptocurrency that really just don't even matter. Like, literally put together. Like, I've seen this project for 2 3 years. It's called Shiba Doge, and I've seen it come out, and it had like 19 zeros, and to this day I think it still has like 14 15 zeros. So it's not like things that make any strides. And then talking about meme coins, here's the deal: like, you get meme coins that get super popular, but what happens? It's a quick up, quick down, and you're in and out. So if you catch that big money, um, meme coins are the ones that are mostly like, those one projects you get into on the ICO, on the launches, right? So you catch them on the launch, and that's where you make your money, right? Because you're buying it up at, these low prices, and then they hit markets, they hit big exchanges, they do their pumps, and then people sell out because they're making massive amount of money. And that's the gamble, right? So you have, sections of cryptocurrency. It's like penny stocks to a stock market. You look at penny stocks, some of them, you get in super early. They do a big pump. A lot of people sell out instantaneously. So if you're lucky enough to get in and get out and make that big money, then you're in a decent position. Now, imagine the people like looking at it, right? So you look at Bitcoin. We were in Bitcoin. You may have bought Bitcoin at $4,000 and watch it rally up to 15, 20 grand, and then you sell out because it's going to start dropping down. Then you pick it up again around 7, 8,000. Then you watch it go to 60,000, and then what do we see? A double top, 60,000, 60,000 back to back. But then what happened? We dropped back down in an extended bear market, and then we hit what was it like? What was the low for Bitcoin? Does anybody remember? Like 15 grand, something like that. So, that's the thing that you have to be really aware of, is that yeah, we know that the market is going to eventually go back down, and we go into that extended bear market, and and that's part of it, right? So, and then that's what I'm saying. So you have to have, you have to have bags where you're in a, you're investing in a project, you're in it to sell off a certain amount of cryptocurrency, and then you have some that you hold on to, because the worst thing to know is that you got in a project at 0.004. And we're talking about Jasmy. You got in at Jasmy at 0.004, and 10 years from now, Jasmy's like 5, 6, 8, 10, 12 bucks. And the worst thing to know is that you had bought in that at 0.004, and you got rid of it because you didn't want to hold on to 500,000 of it, year after year, watching it go up and down. But now you can't have them rights to say that you got in at 0.004, and now it's worth 10 or 12 bucks per token. So that's the understanding too, the mentality that if you believe in cryptocurrency, you believe in web3, that's what you have to have, that mentality. You have to have, you know, investments for the long term, investments for the short term, taking profits in these areas, and then being able to hold, like, literally, I'm building a big portfolio for my kids that they don't even know about. Like, they won't know about it. They still got 10, 18 years. The two little ones, they got about 10 or 12, 13, 14 years till they even understand, what investing's about. Well, obviously they watch their dad every day, so they know what it is, what time it is. But what I'm saying is that before they could even touch that investment, that's what they'll have, and what that's gonna look like, in a decade or more, is gonna be that's really gonna be what the benefit is in the long term. Um, so yeah, so you really want to position yourself to have, you know, uh investment for, the 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 bull run, and then investment for the long term. If you believe in a project that well, you should believe in it enough to take a certain amount, put it in a safe for the next 10, 20 years, and then pull that ledger out, plug it in, and see where that value is. I mean, that's the beauty of investing. If you have that relentlessness to get through decades when buying something, and you see it year after year pump and dump, pump, dump, but you're doing good if the price stays a little bit above of where its lowest has ever been. Preach, preach, somebody. So, um, looking at this crypto bubbles, this is the monthly. So Jasmy's up 38%. AIOZ looks like it's up 256%. Guys, I love Jasmy, but if you're on here and you want to talk about another project, let's go, baby. Let's run it because this is a cryptocurrency thing. I love Jasmy, probably my best favorite project aside from ICP. Those are like literally my two favorite projects. XRP, I do believe what people say. Like, there's a lot of people that think I'm full of crap when I do believe that XRP is going to go to 500 $600 levels, but it could become the next banking system, and that's kind of what I think we really need. Exactly. I'm all cut. I'm like trying to keep I'm trying to keep on your comments because I really want to bring you guys all into this, but um yeah, for sure, Satoshi Nakamoto. Yeah, it all started with Bitcoin. Straight up. Straight up. You know, what GeoJam? I never heard of GeoJam, but I'm pretty sure it's a cool project. Veracity, I think, man, Veracity, I was really hoping for a lot more momentum behind Veracity, but I think Render really shut all that down because, when it comes to GPU processing and stuff like that, I think for Veracity to start really showing some big performance, we need to really hop into being able to use it. I mean, that's what it's coming down to is being able to utilize. People want utility. That's what they want to see. They want to see people using these cryptocurrency projects, because before it was all speculation. I mean, it's going back to other cryptocurrency was like, yeah, we got the best. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, but you can't really see anybody using these projects, and that's what we need to start. That's what's gonna eliminate cryptocurrency projects is having projects that are putting out some utility behind it, and that's where it is. That's where it lies. I It's just it's crazy. We got to see utility in a project to go. I would not dump Veracity at all. I would keep it. I would just kind of hold off on pumping more money into it. But I would hold on to it for sure because I think it's gonna have its time where it comes out and shines. I think they're set up to have a lot of utility. Veracity is definitely set up to have a lot of utility in my mind, in my point of view. I would not get rid of Veracity. I'm holding Veracity. I'm super bullish on Veracity. I think it's got a long way to grow, but I would not get rid of Veracity. I would hold on to it for the long term. I would not keep pumping and pumping and pumping into it because we might not, Veracity might not be hit what it's supposed to. We might not see what we're supposed to out of Veracity, but I do think I'm super bullish on Veracity. I would have Veracity over Caspa all day. So don't hate me, guys. If you guys are Caspa, I would have Veracity over Caspa all day. That's just my point of view. I think Caspa, you know, I think it's Caspa's limited, and this is just my opinion only, guys. So don't take what I'm saying for any advice. But I think Caspa's really, short term. I think it was a lot of hype behind it, but that's just my point of view. I'm not hating on the project. I just think that it doesn't. It's just not appealing to a lot of people. I think it was just a lot of hype. Yeah, they have a unique they're trying to be Bitcoin, and there's only one Bitcoin. That's it. There's not going to be another Bitcoin, and that's kind of the way I see that. But I would hold Veracity over Caspa. Veracity has a lot of utility that's in demand, and there's a need for it. So when it comes to Veracity over Caspa, I would definitely hold on to uh Veracity. All right, so let's look at Grant Alistar, or I'm sorry if I mess up your name. It's Alistair Grant. So it says I missed the start, so apologize if this has been covered. When are you expecting to see token lockups or burns will start beyond? You know, like I was saying, so I think we're gonna have some clarity coming up this week with Hera. He's gonna basically dissect the roadmap that came out, so I think we'll have more clarity behind that. So I'll put out an update as soon as I hear exactly what route we're going. But I'm under the impression that we're gonna get monthly lockups or quarterly from here on out for Jasmy. So that could be big in the long scale of things. Veracity. So 3i ready. We're talking about veracity here. Is it gonna move this? I think so. I think veracity is gonna move for sure. And I'm hoping we get what we need out of it. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping we could get enough utility measures behind it to push it in the bull run. I definitely is gonna go up, man. You're gonna make some money. You're gonna make some money on veracity, 100%, bro, guaranteed. We can come back to this live if you don't, and we'll talk about it. And maybe we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it because you're gonna make some money with veracity. That's for sure. Definitely, definitely. I'm 100% on that. I might even back. I might even back it and say, I don't know how much you got invested, but I'll probably cover 25% of your investment, bro, if you don't make money. Guaranteed. 100%. Wait, this is recorded too, baby. So we could always come back to it. What's up, Big Lou? That's right. That's right, baby. Man, Big Lou. Why you just put Big Lou on there, my boy? Just when you come in, just put Big Lou in the house, baby, from Brooklyn, New York, in the house, baby. Got that NY, baby. Man, y'all, I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. That's okay, Michael. That's okay. 100,000 Jasmy's cool, bro. Just keep selling them chihuahuas, dog. Keep slanging them chihuahuas, man. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Keep pushing their chihuahuas, man. That's right. Make that money. Make that money. Buy that Jasmy, boy. That's what's up. Nice, nice on veracity, Lou. That's good, bro. Trust me, bro. Whenever you have, whenever look at, we had we had bought. I personally bought Jasmy in the 0.0003s. You know, and when you're buying veracity and you have 700,000, you have 1,000,000, you have, boy, you're in a good spot, bro, because when veracity pops and it gets, imagine where veracity's at and it gets to, you know, those levels that you want, like $1, $2. Like say it gets veracity gets to $1. You got what, 700 grand right there? It sounds impossible. Like this is what I'm saying. It sounds impossible, but do you know how many people had made massive, massive money in cryptocurrency? Like I literally know dudes that have made 6, 7 figures on, cryptocurrency that straight up changed their life because they made that decision to hop in. And I'll always tell the story, bro. I bought Dogecoin. I was trying to get Dogecoin at 0.00007. I don't know. It was like there was like 5 zeros sitting in front of it. And they'll tell the story of my son, and we were trying to get that on Robin. I hate Robinhood for this, but I never use that platform. If you guys are on Robinhood, find something else. No, just play. But yeah, man, they were wanting a social security card. I couldn't find my damn social security card. Social securities are like, I was working for, 18 years plus. So ain't nobody ever asked me for my social security card. And I'm not, I used to not be that guy, but now my wife got everything under control. So we got a file cabinet with like folders in it with her papers, my papers. So she keeps that tight. So much love. Shout out to Daisy, what's good, baby? Love you. But anyway, so she keeps all that organized now. But back then, I was trying to get it. And we're, I was trying to get the stupid account made up, but it was asking for a picture of a social security or a birth certificate. I had my birth certificate, but, um, I think when I was about 22, 23, 21, 43 years old now, but I lost it. And I didn't have that or I didn't have my social. So I don't know. I just never really had a, I didn't think I'm from California, bro. Like born and raised, Inland Empire. We never needed our damn social security card unless it was for a job. And a lot of times they were cool about it. So yeah, I don't know, man. That stopped me from getting in two, three, $400 into Dogecoin at 0.007 or 0.000 something seven. I don't know. It was, I don't know. I know I could have made a ton of money and I didn't, but now, I'm really grateful for where I'm at and my positions in cryptocurrency right now and just being able to talk about it, man. I mean, I hate it. I've been through like so many crappy situations in cryptocurrency. Sometimes I ask myself like, why am I still in here? But now it's positive. It's all positive, man. You got to go through a lot of crap in order to succeed, right? So, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with cryptocurrency. So, back to that 700,000 veracity, beautiful holding. Lou, keep it up. Keep it up. So I got a buddy that has another crypto channel. He's real big on that Swift coin. I never really looked at it because um I seen Swift back in like a year ago, I think, in a bear market, and I don't know, it just didn't catch my attention. So I never really looked into it. But if anybody else knows about Swift and you guys are on here, go ahead and hit that comment, expound on it. Spell token. I got into Spell Token. Shout out to Stock Holiday. If you guys follow Stock Holiday, that's my buddy. Shout out to him. We're gonna be hooking up hopefully next month and do a little podcast, a little crypto podcast. We're trying to set up. But anyway, so he's the one put me on that Spell Token. So yeah, Spell Token. Spell did some pumps. Spell did pump. Um, am I am I here to get rich? I don't know if I'm here to get rich, but I'm here to like ball out. you know, I'm here to do some damage to the cryptocurrency space. I definitely want to do this whole YouTube stuff for life. I think it's pretty cool because you get to reach out and I love people, man. I love people. We'll talk about me a little bit. Hopefully you guys don't get bored, but I love people, man. Uh People are, the key to building a huge relationship with life. You know, it's crazy how much you can learn by the next man, right? So you can learn a lot from the next man, and I think that's always been a couple things that I've really enjoyed, and this has to do with like growing up and stuff. I was you know the only child for about 8 or 9 years. And then my sister came along, but we're like 9 years apart. So like our relationship's kind of like, we don't really argue because we're so separated. Like, we're not that tight, like as far as the age goes. So we're kind of spread out in age. But I think as we got older, we started to have a better relationship. Growing up, it was just kind of she had her lifestyle, I had mine, but it was so spread out, so it just kind of sucked. But now as we're older and we have our kids, it's cool because we bond a lot. Much love for my sister. Shout out to her. I don't know if she ever watches me, but if she does, hopefully she watches this. So I love you, sis. But yeah, so people are is the best connection to have because uh you know it's you learn a lot, man. You learn a lot from people and they could help you grow and be what you really want to be because every person that is successful in life have a mentor no matter what. Doesn't matter. Somebody teaches you something to get to the place that you want to go to, period. But yeah, so thank you for that, Michael. Thank you so much. I'll buy a chihuahua from you. So sell me one of your chihuahua. Or maybe even one of your wife's purses. I don't know. Let's check them out. Oh man. So sorry games for a living. I don't know what the GFAL token is. 16 grandkids married to the same 36 year. I'm 20, 21, 20, 21, almost 21 years with my wife. We started dating in high school and 1998 is when we started dating. Here we are in 2024 with four kids. I have a 20-year-old is about to be 21 next month, and then 18, 19-year-old daughter. I don't know. She just turned 18 in January. And then I have 11-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son. Don't know what the hell I was doing. We should have watched more TV. Netflix. I, Netflix, where are you at? 4 years old is my little one, and I'm 43. So yeah, so I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna share another personal. I guess you guys are still on here. Sorry. So I have diabetes. I found out. So I've been really changing my life. So it's been a tough journey because I now have neuropathy in my foot, and it sucks. And I really am looking to change everything. So I'm down 12 pounds. But I was going through the ringer, man. With the diabetes, I had injured my back. I didn't really know that I had diabetes that bad. So when I was going through all the treatment for my leg, the pain didn't go away. So I thought it was a sciatic nerve. Pain didn't go away. They found out that it was neuropathy in my foot, and so it's pretty much crazy to walk. But I've changed my diet. I eliminated sugar out of my life. I eliminated carbohydrates, and now I'm just focusing on drinking water, changing my health, getting myself back together. And, this channel has really been helping me focus on, being focused on, myself, my family, you guys, and I'm loving it day after day after day after day. So it's crazy. Man, that's nuts, Michael. That's crazy. When I found out, it was crazy because I didn't know it was that extreme. So now I'm like getting injections in my stomach. I'm watching, everything I eat. Pretty much has been, a few weeks now, about a month, down, like I said, about 15 pounds, 12 to 15 pounds. But I'm feeling better, man. I'm feeling better. The tough part is not being able to exercise. So I go to physical therapy Wednesdays and Fridays. So I'm rehabilitating my leg, rehabilitating my foot, trying to build some mobility back in my foot because for a couple months I couldn't even walk, and it's just been a crazy journey. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I get it. The salads, bro. Like you really gotta, you really got like. It was bad like the first week or two, but now going into week 3, 4, 5, it's just kind of I could dig the salads, but it depends on what you're doing. And definitely, Lou, intermittent fasting. That's exactly what I do. I literally eat twice a day, and I try to do 8 to 10 hour fast in between meals. So it's working out, guys. It's working out, and super super excited. Just like the bull run, I'm super excited to see where I could go. Keto really works, man. I bought these keto tortillas. They're pretty fire, bro. They're pretty fire. So yeah, actually, I was thinking about starting a channel like with the journey, man. So if I get that popping, I would really like Lou, Michael, jump on there with me, guys, and really talk about this journey from going from the whole diabetes journey and how scary it could be if you don't really take care of yourself. But my bad, guys. Sorry to take you guys off a topic. We'll get back to cryptocurrency, guys. But super excited for this bull run. And yeah, I'm gonna do it, Michael, for show. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, so I did. I got some the when I started the oh, we're gonna go off topic here, but it's all good, man. This is where we're being guided to. So yeah, so in the recovery process, you know, I did I did find it in the physical therapy to keep some weights around to keep that strength built up in my legs. So that's what I kind of been doing, here and there. So yeah, clean protein, fish, chicken, all them white meats, stay away from red meats. It's crazy. I love me a steak, man. I love me that ribeye steak, but it's been like almost a month since I had one. It's crazy. Yeah, we are fam, bro. We are fam for real. For real. Mr. T, what's up? Just stopping by to say hi and thanks for Jasmy Vids 500K and Jasmy locked and loaded, baby, from the UK. What's good? What's up with those UK restrictions? How are they doing? Are they still, restricting and regulating the exchanges out there? Because I have a lot of buddies from the UK, man. So they're talking about having it a little bit tough when it comes to the exchanges out there, stuff like that. Them chihuahuas, man, they don't do nothing but run. Them chihuahuas is crazy. No bread, no cookies, no pasta, bro. I'm telling you, man. I was a cookie brownie guy, man. And it's crazy because, I just try to stay away from it all in all. But yeah, no bread, no cookies, no pasta, just lots of Jasmy Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's what's up. Yeah, so trying to get back walking, that's my thing. Alberto Vargas. That's what's up, man. So I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna start a channel, guys, about the diabetes thing. Because I think it's real important to get that out there, man. I think it's super important. Hopefully, you guys stay connected, man. Reach out, man. As a matter of fact, if you guys want to reach out, you know, sorry that we're off topic, but um I'm gonna send you guys my email, bro. So any of you guys that want to jump, that are down for, following me and stuff, I would love to have you guys share your testimonies on this channel that I'm trying to build about the journey from diabetes to health. Um, so I'm gonna drop you my email. This is my email for me. So hit me on the email, man. Just just shoot me the email. Drop sorry guys. Drop your name. Let me know who you are and we'll stay in touch, bro. Let's stay in touch because I'm gonna put that out, guys. And we're gonna see Jasmy all the way to the moon. So Michael, make sure you get that. Michael, Lou, all you guys, man. Anybody interested? Uh, I'm gonna put this channel out pretty soon here, guys. I'm gonna start building it, start recording. I think it's gonna be super important to help change somebody's life in a positive way, guys. So, all right, so let's jump back into let's jump back into Jasmy. So I was looking for an article, guys. I'm gonna hop off real quick. I'm gonna try to pull up this article fast. So just hang in there, bear with me. I wanted to find it. I was trying to get it up here before we hopped on this live, but I couldn't find it because I thought it was a pretty interesting article uh, about one of the gentlemen that I guess I don't know if he's like ambassador for Jasmy or whatnot, but I wanted to find this for you guys because it was kind of interesting to read through that. because um there was some information in there that was important. Oh, well, while I'm looking for it here, let's go ahead and check this out, guys, for your guys' info and your knowledge. So right here, they're gonna do AMA on the 27th, and it's 12 o'clock Jasmy Standard Time. That's gonna be the AMA that they discuss. I'm assuming they're gonna discuss everything. So you would have to kind of like figure out the timing in your part of the world. What's up, Steve Senior? How you doing, sir? So you'll have to figure out the timing, but I think it's gonna be in Telegram. So I guess there's a link right there. So they're gonna go over the roadmap. So I'm pretty sure that you may be able to get answers to what potentially you might be looking for as far as details. I'm gonna definitely try to jump on there and get whatever I can off of that. So I think it's important that we really get clarity behind this roadmap, because I mean we need it. Right, we need that clarity, we need that black and white about Jasmy. So man, I just I can't find it for the life of me. It's bothering me. It's vexing my soul. I can't find it. But so here, yeah, so detailed explanation, the 27th. So it looks like 12 o'clock Japanese standard time. I don't know if you guys are in the Telegram, but some of the stuff is in there in the Telegram. Edgar, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Sleep, yeah, sleep is definitely very helpful when it comes to like resetting, rebooting. That crystal ball. I'm telling you, 9 cents, bro. Like, God. So let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This is important. So I hear, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just jump on camera. So let's talk about this. Is is Bitcoin gonna take a big fall, or is it gonna keep going up? That's what I wanted to talk about. And Edgar, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Um, what is that? So herb powder to sugar benefit helps me. Let me know what that is. What is it? If you got the name for it, let me know, bro. Because I've been trying everything. Like people were telling me cinnamon and all this other stuff, but uh, yeah, like I'm with it, man. So hopefully, you guys will see the difference in a month or two. you know, but yeah, I feel better, man. I feel great. I feel good. So yeah, I don't know. Are we gonna pull back? That's so I'm hearing we're gonna get a major pullback from. I don't know if you guys follow. There's a I forget his name. He's like super popular, super popular. That dude, House of Crypto, mentions him a lot, and other people mention him a lot. But so he's saying that we're gonna get, you know, I'm sorry, G. Oh God! So this dude is Alex Becker. Is that his name? Alex Becker. Um. Anyway, so he's saying that crypto is gonna crash or Bitcoin is gonna take a big dump. But then there's other people like other influencers that are saying that Bitcoin's about to hit the biggest pinnacles of history. So what do you guys feel? And then what do we do? So I wanted to talk about that. Uh, I want a channel that teaches me Spanish so we can talk about. Oh, oh my God, my boy. Gene is crazy. That's my buddy, guys. So if you guys don't bash on my Gene Rand right there, that's my boy. That's my buddy. Super dope. Love that guy, bro. This is my brother right there. Love him so much to death. So okay, so yeah, so we're saying that uh, it's I think BTC will hit 90K. I think it's gonna go like 150, 200. I don't know because like I'm still like flux from that all time high. Like how do we reach the have we've never done that, right? In my mind, we've never went up to uh an all-time high, and we haven't even hit the Bitcoin halving. Like that's unheard of, right? Am I right? Like I've never heard of Bitcoin ever like before a big bull run or before a bull cycle, Bitcoin hitting all-time high like at the bottom of the bull run. Like that's what's crazy. And that's crazy. Surpassed the all-time high, right? It surpassed the all-time high, right? So 210,000, 770,000 by 3x, 210,000. That's what I think. I'm like more in that range. And then that would take the market cap up to like almost what 5 trillion, 6 trillion maybe. 5 or 6 trillion dollars for the market cap of Bitcoin. Cuz right now Bitcoin's sitting at like 1.7 or something, 1.4 trillion at 60,000. So that'd be times 4. So yeah, 5 almost 6 trillion dollars. Bit close Bitcoin closes between 63, 62,000 at the end of March. We'll be printing a tubestone doji candle on the weekly chart, which means huge correction coming. Now that's to the downside, you're saying? If we go to the downside, or you're saying upside momentum, Steve, Steve Senior. So are you thinking that if Bitcoin closes 63, 62 at the end of March, a tombstone? Oh, okay, tombstone doji count. So we're gonna go down significantly. 210,000. That's what I'm thinking. Like 210, 250. Selling those chihuahuas. Telling you, you guys, Michael, where are you from, bro? You guys have offer up? You have offer up? You guys put them on offer up? Downside, right, Steve? Yeah, downside. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? So that's what I'm saying. So Alex Becker, a couple other guys, are saying that we're gonna tank a little bit when it comes to um Bitcoin. Definitely, Steve. Like we need that, right? If we need correction, right? You have your pumps, and then we have to fill those fair value gaps. So the fair value gaps close. That creates the health in the project because you're getting solid money in, solid money out. There's a balance, but we need that because that gives us our areas of support. That gives us our areas to basically know that we're not going to hopefully break those support levels ever again because we're consolidating, touching those levels over and over and over again. And then we won't have to revisit that again in the market. Big city, Kentucky was good. All right. You guys got a Dollar General, or is it a dollar store, like a 99-cent store or something? Those are cool, man. You can stand out front of the dollar store and sell the chihuahuas, but tell them they're not 99 cents. You know what I mean? Right? Tequila. Dun, 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 dun. Dollar General. Yeah, I'm telling you, we got Dollar Generals out here in Southern California. And SoCal, they got Dollar Generals popping up like crazy. Definitely, man. I don't know if I'll ever stop. I mean, putting in ICP because I'm like super, super, super bullish. I think like we're gonna see Ethereum prices for internet computer. So like I want to be that guy who said I bought Ethereum at like $14, 15, 20, 30, $100. I want to be that guy that said I bought ICP at $100, $13. I unfortunately I missed ICP at $3 and really pissed off about that. But it's the name of the game. I was super pissed because I should have bought ICP when it was $3. I had the opportunity and I did it. I think I got in like as it was starting to go up like around $7, something like that. But yeah, I was upset. Same thing with render too. Same thing with render. I got in a little late. Almost got away from me. Um, Fat Fat AI barely got in on that one at the nick of time. But I think for ICP, that's gonna be something I'll DCA into about 100, maybe $150. I'll probably buy a couple of tokens at $150 and then I'll stop. I'll stop because those $150 tokens are gonna turn into like thousands and thousands of dollars in the long run. So I I have not locked up ICP for 8 years. Only because I'm trying to figure out what I really want to do because I have I I don't want to really dump everything in there. But I'm trying to figure out how much I want to put on that 8 year uh lockup. So okay. In 1985. I was 5 years old in 1985. And I was born and raised in Fontana, California. So Fontana, California, it's like literally 45 minutes from LA. I guess it's known as the Inland Empire. So I grew up in the 80s. I was born in 1980. I got it. I got it somewhere to remind me that uh, I was born in 1980. The silly things we do when we're young, huh? That's why I try to tell my kids, man. You can't get tattoos because they last forever, and then they look like crap 20 years later. Kentucky. That's why I got that accent, bro. I'm telling you, I was raised. You guys are gonna trip out. I was raised on uh, Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash. Uh, who else? Waylon Jennings. My dad was freaking gonna name me Waylon, bro. My name's Jimmy, but my dad was gonna name me Waylon. But yeah, I know them all, man. I know Waylon, Willie, Hank Williams Jr. Uh, who else? Bob Seger, Tom Petty, all that good stuff, man. I know it all. But yeah, people trip out, man, when they hear me sing country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Yeah, that's crazy. Credence, CCR, Credence, love it, man, love it, man. Yeah. Like all that, man, all that good stuff, man. I work for steel company, big steel company in Fontana. Not California Steel or Kaiser Steel, but we basically purchase all the coils from California Steel or Kaiser Steel now. Um, but yeah, it's pretty amazing. So I was with that steel company for 18 years for sure. So I know everything about coils and decking and metal decking, roof decking, you name it. Robinson deck, however they call it. But yeah, that's right. Used to have horses too, but it's all good. It's all good. That's right. That's right. What is that? What's that one song? Where family tradition. I get stoned and sing all night long. It's a family tradition. I don't do that, but that's like past tense. That was like years ago. Now it's a family man, you know? It's crazy, 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 crazy. But oh yeah, Fontana is windy, bro. Like I moved up into the backwoods. Them sticks. You in them sticks. But yeah, no, it's like yeah, people always trip out because like they're like, "You're super Mexican." I'm like, "What?" Like, really? I learned Spanish because my wife, she's my wife is actually fluent in Spanish. She's her family's originated from Mexico, but my kids, so some of my kids, two of my older kids, kind of picked it up because their grandma, their abuelita, taught them a lot of Spanish. So it's pretty cool. They picked up some of that. I learned Spanish from working, year after year in manufacturing. So there's a lot of Spanish speaking. My parents are from Fontana. My mother's actually from El Monte, and my grandfather's from Azusa. My grandmother's from Almonte. Um, but yeah, it's super cool. Like I'm like that fourth generation Mexican boy for sure. But straight up, la raza. Like, and that's like I had like diverse friends, right? So, growing up, I had more, predominantly white boys. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see these funky tattoos on me. Got that diabetes thing on my arm, but got a lot of good friends, man. But definitely, I keep all my peoples diverse. Culture, man. That's what it comes down to. Just culture, people. One love, man. It's just that's what it comes down to. But yeah, I always get confused. People get it's like sucks, right? It's like people get mad if you didn't speak Spanish and you're Mexican looking, and then you know I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Elbows out, side to side. Elbows. Man, we're saying totally off topic. Ain't nobody talking about Jasmy no more. Man, ain't nobody gonna want to hop on these lives no more. They'll be like, this fool not even talking about crypto anymore. But you know what I mean? But it's all good. It's all good. It's definitely all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, so Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin halving is right around the corner, guys. And just wanted to hop on here and show some love, man. This is like really cool. People are gonna be like, "Yeah, we ain't following this dude no more." He's talking about like, diabetes and everything else. It's like country music. Boy, talking about Johnny Cash and the Highwaymen. You know what I'm saying? Like Travis Tritt, Alan Jackson. All that good stuff. That's that old stuff. Brooks and Dunn. Y'all don't know about that. But I keep it. I'm pretty much into like all country music. All some of the hip hop. The hip hop is just too crazy nowadays. But I like that old school like Dr. Dre stuff. Like Snoop Dogg, but it's all good. DJ Quick in the house. Yeah, so insert crypto talk, right? I know, right? My bad. My bad. Let's get back on topic. So Run DMC's hard. Love it. But anyway, so Bitcoin having coming, I think here's where we're at, right? So are we gonna get a pullback? I do believe we are gonna get a pullback. Is it gonna be big? Is it gonna, if we look at buying opportunities, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at, let me see if I can pull this up real quick for you guys one time. So I want to share this. Waylon Jennings, right? That's what's up. Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings. Let me pull this up. We're gonna start to unsubscribe. It's okay, because country boys can survive. Oh my god, this is crazy. It's too much. It is too much for me. So, guys, go be back in a second. Just trying to pull this up real quick for you. So I wanted to touch on some crypto. Boom. See if I can pull this up. Trading view. All right. Hopefully, you guys will see it in a second. Okay. Head back over. All right. So, can you guys? Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. There it is. Still trying to figure out how to work this stuff, but it's all good. All right, so here we are. We're looking at Jasmy chart sitting at 0.021, right? So here's the deal when it comes to cryptocurrencies and buying crypto, guys. This is the main thing, right? Mostly every cryptocurrency, like, so people say, well, do I get in now? And this has to go with do we think Bitcoin is gonna go down again? Because do we have another buying opportunity? So I don't know. Can you guys see the mouser, the mouse on this one right here? Do you guys see the mouse as I'm scrolling it on there, or no? But anyway, so if if we look at these charts and I circle that, this right here is an area that we should have bought in, right? So we should have got in this area specifically right here. And now where we're at, like, pretty much everything is, all these projects pretty much are essentially what you call overextended, right? So what I mean by overextended is that we've already seen run ups to this point, from this point here to the top up right here. We're showing Jasmy as overextended, right? So because we've already had a move up and now we're in a consolidation phase. But is it a good time to buy, especially if we have potential of going down from this area? Now, I would recommend, if you're gonna continuously invest in to any crypto project that's overextended, that looks basically like this chart right here, um, it's a DCA move. Don't do a lump sum move. I would start setting aside money. You could actually, instead of dollar cost averaging into the project, just to play it safe, if we do catch a Bitcoin low, it's best to dollar cost average into the project. Or you could actually put money into a stable coin, continuously dollar cost averaging into a stable coin, watch the markets. That way, if Bitcoin does take a dump, and then pretty much if Bitcoin goes down, every cryptocurrency is going to go down. So we need to watch that, because that at that point, when and if Bitcoin does go down during the halving time, this is going to be one of the better opportunities to get into, or add to your Jasmy portfolio, or any cryptocurrency project that is. Because if you look at projects like, Internet Computer, overextended, uh, Celestia, overextended, you know, Caspa, overextended, Mina Protocol, overextended. Every single currency project, aside from some meme coins and some other entry, coins that are lagging a little bit, have had that overextended period where we've caught that run up. So, is it a good time to buy a lump sum into a crypto project? I don't think so. I think DCA at minimum, or DCA into a stable coin. Um, yeah, absolutely overbought. That's it. So I think putting money into a stable coin, watching it a little bit. Now, it gives you an opportunity, right? So if you're to get into a stable coin and you dollar cost average into a stable coin, you're going to have a little bit more, uh, you're going to be in a better position. And why? Because if you're uh in stablecoin, the valuation of the stablecoin is going to remain the same. And if Bitcoin does not go down and it continues to go up, you still could find a pretty decent entry to get in before your project starts to pump. So either which way, the more protection falls from, loading up on a stable coin like USDC or USDT, then okay, now you have an opportunity to look at what you've accumulated before Bitcoin makes a major move. Because from here, it looks like, honestly, in my opinion, we're gonna go sideways for quite some time, and we're gonna essentially wait on what Bitcoin's gonna do. We're gonna wait to see if Bitcoin goes up or Bitcoin goes down. But at the time we see whether Bitcoin goes up or Bitcoin goes down, we can then put in our position with whatever we decide to invest in. So I think building a stable coin versus dollar cost averaging into one specific project, maybe you could catch a project that you think is going to pump a little bit bigger, and at these points you guys should already have your main investments where you want them. So now you're just kind of adding or building to your original portfolio. And if you're not in that position, you still can continue building, a portfolio that you think, you have to evaluate where you're at, literally by, where you want to be and what you expect to get out of a certain project. So I think that's important to understand, that you could potentially, get into a project that, maybe you didn't get into. Maybe it's one that you wanted to get into, and it's still at a decent price, like FET AI. I would still get into it at $2. You might think I'm crazy, but I think it's still a good place to get into, for sure. But so keep an eye out, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this because we're already at an hour. It was super fun. I enjoyed you guys today so much. God bless you all, because that inspiration, motivation to go through diabetes and life changing situations is very important. Again, like I said, I'm probably gonna put together a channel. So you guys, if you guys have my email, make sure you guys email me, throw your names in there, and I'll keep you guys posted on when I start to build this other channel. Definitely, I want to capture the journey, and talk to people and reach out. We could do Skypes or Zooms and talk about your situation, your journey, your path, but not marketing in here, just sharing it with you guys. And yes, Gene, nothing but the best music. Came out of Wailing, Willing, the boys and me. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you, Alberto. Appreciate you. Michael, you're awesome, sir. Much respect to you. My full name is Jimmy, Jimmie Alcarez, Alcarez. That's that's what it is, Jimmy. Jimmy. Everybody's that short for James? Is that short? No, it's Jimmy. Jimmie. It's crazy. Much love to you guys, man. Much love to you guys. Seriously. So, reach out, guys. Always available. Uh, I did update the Patreon, the 10X squad. So there is more affordable packages if you guys are interested in that. So I knew it wasn't Hank or Willie. Hank Williams Jr., Willie Nelson. I'm telling you, my dad was really big into Waylon Jennings. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna eat too, man. I'm gonna be like that roach too. Turn on the light, and I'm still rolling. Michael, don't be selling all your chihuahuas, man. Steve Senior, take care. I'm gonna try to keep these lives going. Yeah, for sure, definitely. So we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch on the monthly charts for sure. Alberto, take care. Gene, I love you, brother. Love you so much, man. God bless you. Michael, take care, guys. All right, guys. Reach out to me, guys. My email's in the comments right here. So if you guys want to grab it and reach out to me on a personal level, you guys are more than welcome to hit me on that email. It's runmycryptollc@gmail.com. That's how I build my brand, through that email, but that's my direct email, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. You guys take care. And for anyone rewatching this, we got off topic. We were talking about health and real life. That's that real life utility. So that is what it is, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Take care, guys. See you.